Bursting all through the night. Bush is bombing Baghdad, says he has the right. Thousands will die like many thousands before. Only problem is they'll never know what for. Here comes the Ballad of the Republicans, where men like Lincoln once took a stand. But now they took all that they could, pretending it was for our good. In 8 long years they nearly brought this country down. The stealing starts on election night. Bush flies to victory on a Florida flight. Though exit polls say in fact he lost to Gore, Supremes give him the crown and so much more. Here comes the Ballad of the Republicans. 8 years of plunder down in Washington. And now they hope that you'll forget all the blunders, crimes, and debt that for 8 long years nearly brought this country down. The CIA says Bin Laden will strike, but Bush is out that day riding his bike. Not till 9/11 does he figure out the score. Sees thousands lying dead, Twin Towers no more. Here comes the Ballad of the Republicans. Rumsfeld, Rice, and Cheney take a stand. Take us to Iraq through Afghanistan. Can't take our asses out again. In 8 long years they nearly brought this country down! Did you see the scowl on Dick Cheney's face when someone said torture is a human disgrace? That's no longer torture, he tells Fox News. Those amnesty wimps are just singing the blues. Here comes the Ballad of the Republicans. They read our mail and tapped our phones. Said they could send anyone to jail. Then erased all White House email that showed 8 long years of bringing this country down. They never find any WMDs. They even search Abu Ghraib detainees. Turns out Saddam had run out of gas, and we're just bullies kicking his sorry ass. Here comes the Ballad of the Republicans, acting like the ugliest Americans. Paul Wolfowitz lusting at the bank. Larry Craig tapping at toilet tanks. In 8 long years they nearly brought this country down!
Oh, of course. But they don't know it's you didn't tell them you thought it was a shitty deal.
Well, I didn't say that.
No. Who did?
By now the middle class is feeling poor. Can't afford college or doctors anymore. Wages shrink, but the rich keep getting fat. They even try to take Social Security back. Here comes the Ballad of the Republicans. They told us lies rewarded their friends, like Halliburton, Goldman Sachs, and more. Then sent ill-equipped soldiers off to war. In 8 long years they nearly brought this country down! Back in New Orleans, the wind starts to howl. Water is rising, Brownlee's on the prowl. Bush is on a plane heading west for the coast. Flies over the waters just to see if blacks can float. Here comes the Ballad of the Republicans. They ran our country like a Christian scam. Tried to keep Terry Schiavo on dead. Pulled the plug on stem cell research instead. For 8 long years they nearly brought this country down!
The battle is raging tonight over Wall Street executives taking big bonuses while taxpayers are keeping their banks afloat.
Where are you when Wall Street gets the bends? They're in the vault handing millions to their friends. Some of those billions simply disappear. The rest go to bonuses for needy millionaires. Here comes the ballad of the Republicans, the ones who told us not to lie or sin. And then we're caught with pants askew. Ensign Foley, Vitter, to name a few, who in 8 long years nearly brought this country down.
I don't recall being a senator. I don't recall. I don't have any recollection.
And there's forgetful Alberto Gonzalez. In all of Bush's gang, none needs more solace, except Harriet Miers in her Supreme Court mess, or Scooter Libby lying for his VP-ness. Here comes the ballad of the Republicans. Said global warming would improve our tans. Their senior drug plan was so nice, except they made the U.S. pay less price. For 8 long years, they nearly brought this country down. Their biggest crime isn't Katrina or Iraq, or turning U.S. attorneys into GOP hacks, or leaving Afghanistan with the enemy still intact. It's torturing the truth till they break its damn back. Here comes the ballad of the Republicans. 8 years of plunder down in We're almost there. They turned our surplus into debts, gave shoddy care to wounded vets. In 8 long years, they nearly brought this country down. Now look at this mess the Bush gang leaves behind. 2 wars in limbo, Wall Street flying blind, an economy gasping, the state's in default. Obama tries to clean up and they say it's all his fault. Here comes the ballad of the Republicans. They pray that you can just forgive their sins and vote them back in power again. Forgetting all the lies, the graft and pain that for 8 long years, 8 godforsaken years, nearly brought this country down.